But before I go to bed, I'm gonna walk, maybe 60 yards from camp, and I'm gonna hide my bear canister full of my food so it's away from camp. I don't want to have any hungry bears coming through my campground and finding something. Good morning. It's about 9:30 and I'm all packed up and ready to go. Today we have about a 5 to 6 mile day, and yesterday I went a very short trip only to Smith Lake here, and that's where I'm at right now, Smith Lake. I camped for the night, and today though I'm gonna hike up over the ridge and down and over to Wades Lake. And that's where I'll camp tonight, somewhere there, or maybe over at Rock Lake, somewhere in here. You can hear the bird singing a warning signal that I'm coming. There he is, right there. Maybe he's trying to keep me away from his nest. The best way is going to be this way. Okay. Let's go, let's do this. Let's go over this puppy. And I think I see the trail. Awesome, we made it here. Here's the trail going up towards Mount Elwell. And we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go up and around Smith Lake. So, see you in a bit. Okay, well, I thought I was going to have to get my feet wet here because this is where the trail crosses at one point. But I think what I'm going to do, it looks like there's a log right up there that goes across, so I'm going to go check that out. Okay, that was easy. Well, it's about 1 o'clock. I'm stopping for lunch on the other side of Grass Lake. I got less than 2 miles to go to get to Wades Lake, but I gotta tell you, the amazing thing, I just ran into 4 people walking the other way. They were a couple of older couples, and the one couple was from San Lorenzo, and for years they lived on Via Media, right around from where I grew up, and so they knew the Desimones and the Toshaks, and they had some other names. I can't remember what she said her name was, unfortunately. It's a small world though, isn't it? Okay, good morning. I am all packed up and ready to go back to the truck, about 8, maybe 9 miles today. And I'm a little bummed out because the phone only charged up to 63% last night. So that means I'm not going to be taking a lot of video and pictures. I need to save the battery for my map that I have on my phone, which shows my GPS coordinates for the location. So I won't be using the video much today. But it's been a great trip, and I will take a few pictures here and there. So time to hit the trail. The snow has been covering the trail in blotches here, and I've been going up over the banks and at or around them. and you can see it's covering the trail a whole lot more. But I'm almost to the top of the ridge with the intersection of the PCT trail. I think I've got between a quarter and a half mile to go. So I'm going to keep going, even though it's starting to look like this, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I am kind of at the end of the trail as far as having to make a decision. All I need to do is get up over this ridge right here you see behind me, and it's just there's another trail on the other side, and if I don't attempt this, then I've got to go all the way back from where I came. But if I can get over, then I can go up a little bit more and then down to the lakes and loop around. So I think I'm going to give this a try, and we'll just see what happens. I'll be real safe. Well, I made it. It took me like 35 minutes, but I went slow and I got up that snowbank, and now I just have that part to go. You can see the land right there, and then I got to go up and over, and that's it. I'll be joining up with the Pacific Crest Trail. Well, I thought I was done, but if you look behind me, that's the direction I'm headed. There's more snow to go. I'm almost over the top. So let's go. Woohoo! That, my friends, right behind me is the Pacific Crest Trail. Made it up over the top of the ridge. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, if you look behind, you can see the Sierra Buttes off in the distance. Well, I thought I was done with the snow. It was nice for a little bit, but then I got onto this whole section, and I've been going about a quarter mile now on this snow, but it's easier because it's on top of the ridge. So it's just going to take a long time to get back to the truck, but got to keep going. Oh my gosh, this has been the hardest hike of my life. It's after 4 o'clock and I have not even gone halfway back to my truck. It's a trail sign, and it looks like there's less snow on the other side. Keep my fingers crossed, because look at, there's no snow right there. So hallelujah. Unbelievable. It's about 7:30. I was on the trail for almost 12 hours. Crazy snow, absolute crazy snow. Took so long. I got so off trail and everything. And so then I decided, when I got around finally, I decided to take the short way down so there was less snow, and then ended up in a campground, and then from there out to the highway, where this kind lady pulled over. She and her son had seen me on the trail yesterday, and so they wanted to know if I wanted a ride. And so I still had 2 miles to go to get back to the truck, but I was walking at that point on the road. So I took her up on her offer, and she drove me back to the truck here. So that was really nice. Saved some wear and tear on my feet, because I am really tired. It was quite a trip. Lots of snow. Couldn't take pictures, but it was worth it.
See you next time.